GG's, bro. GG's, GG's. Just testing out a new build, man. You come get your loot, man. I don't want it, though. Come get your loot. Oh, yeah. Top of the morning, triple T. Top of the morning, division community. We got another banger. Let's go. DJ Khaled. Another one. Let's talk about it, man. Well, we're not going to talk about it right this second. I just like saying, let's talk about it. You understand? Yeah, I'm going to go on to the next one. All right, gang. I don't know what the deal is right now, man. We had people everywhere in here, man. Oh, Nonchalant's back. Let's see where he's at. There's Nonchalant. Okay, he wants some get back, it looks like. And I'm just testing out this build, Nonchalant. I hope he went back to get his loot. I meant that when I said I didn't want it. Oh, NPC's behind me. What kind of shit is this? So this is one thing that kind of gets you going about the Dark Zone, man. But see, for this build to hit so hard and still maintain a level of survivability, we're not running any Unbreakable here, man. It looks like Nonchalant's getting chewed up too. I'm gonna go in for the easy finish here. And you see, we're just shelling out. Tons of damage, man. Tons of damage, man. Oh. Why are there so many NPCs over here? Really? Oh, man. Marble. And I'm dealing with two here. And they're chewing me up. That's a nice way to get me out of cover. Oh. And I am just fighting for my life here because these NPCs are not making it easy for me right now. Best LmG build in the game to date. We're getting it on. And you can see we're able to put them down pretty easily. This thing shells out quite a bit of damage. You see we're hitting for well over 100k for PvP. PvE we're hitting 450, 475. We're gonna get into some of these numbers in just a moment. You know, unlike most guys, you know, that try to give you guys some content, man, I like you guys to see my work in progress, man. I mean, just look at that 154, 163. Oh, good shit. I'm just not satisfied with that, man. We got to run that back. That was a bad push by me. But you see, even when making a bad push, you know, nonchalant made me pay for it. So it is what it is. All right, all right. So before we go out here and torch the server and go crazy, man, I kind of want to get into this build, man. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to get this out to you guys. This information. Um, Hope you guys enjoy it, man. 'Cause it's different, man. Let's get into this build, bro. What are we rocking? What are we doing? First and foremost, man, before we even jump into this, I appreciate all the likes, comments, views, and positive support that myself and Triple T have been getting over the last several weeks, man. You guys are amazing, bro. You understand? One of the reasons why I'm so thrilled to release yet another build to you guys, man. All right, here we go. You saw it in action. You saw we were hitting 160, 170K for an LmG. You understand? Let's get into this, man. This is nuts. Best LmG in the game. You understand? Best LmG build in the game, bro. Let's go. So what are we rocking? All right, we're rocking Firewall, man. You understand? Um, I think one of the reasons we're rocking Firewall, just the same reason why a lot of you guys are rocking Firewall currently, it's not because of the shield. Um, this is an LMG build, no shields. You understand? So we're rocking this for the med kit and the med kit only. You understand? Let's keep it moving. First piece of gear. This is our Carbine 7, man. This thing's triple god roll with damage to armor on the bottom. It's currently an expertise 23, and it's rolled with strained. Now I don't see a lot of people rocking strain, man. Strain is one of them OG talents, man, that some of us day one players still use, bro. Check it out, man. Strained is on here. I'm hitting for 118.9. It's damn near 120k. 790 RPM. I got 50 in the mag, man. Let's go, man. Now, on to our second primary, man. You see these numbers, bro? 174.3k, man. And I'm shelling out rounds at 800 RPM, and my mag is 85, ladies and gents. This expertise is a weapon 25, level 25, triple god roll, damage to armor on the bottom. You understand? This iron lung comes with a talent called Arden. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you guys, to those of you who struggle with this type of stuff. All right. So shooting this weapon heats up the mag, right? And it's a meter. The meter is equivalent to 50% of your weapon standard magazine, bro. Okay. When this meter is full, round shot by the weapons ignites the enemies. It puts them on fire. You understand? When not shooting, the meter depletes over time. Reloading or swapping fully depletes this meter. You understand? So basically, what that's saying is halfway through your mag, you're gonna get fire bullets. You understand? And you're really gonna start chopping shit up. PvP, this thing is nasty right now, as you guys saw. There really wasn't much those agents can do once you set them on fire, man. You can hit fire, you can try to roll, but if I'm aiming down sights and I got you lined up, your chances of winning that battle with me is very slim. Again, this thing's a 25. Oof, it hurts. You understand? Let's get into our first piece of gear. Okay. we're gonna start it off with a ninja bike. So it's just easier for everyone to understand that this thing is gonna give us a +1 for every brand bonus that we're using. You understand? This thing comes with a talent called resourceful. All right, instead of reading all this jibber jabber to you, basically, again, this means you get a +1 for any brand set or gear set you're currently using. Okay, so this brings us to our first and only piece of Heartbreaker. You understand? Um, this thing gives us 15% AR damage and 15% LMG damage. Okay, just peep where we're going. Okay, first piece. Now, because we're rocking Ninja, we get two pieces. We get the second brand bonus, which again is just giving us AR and LMG damage. All right, on to our third piece of gear. Now, this is the new gear set, man. I believe it's pronounced Lingamo. You understand? Don't kill me in the comments, man. You understand? I believe it's Lingamo. All right, and this is our first piece, Lingamo. You understand? This thing is rolled with max armor, double crit, max crit chance mile. And the talent is, of course, Obliterate. Obliterate is getting a lot of love right now, as it should. It should have been getting love before this, because the only difference between Obliterate now and the previous Obliterate was one was 5 seconds and one was 10 seconds. Now, I'm really feeling the 10 seconds, man. You understand? Gives you a lot more time to work, set things up, and not make stupid pushes. You understand? So that's cool. As far as the damage that this thing shells out, everything is as it was prior. So Obliterate, man. Shout out to Obliterate. We're rocking Obliterate with this here. You understand? First piece of Lingmo. You understand? All right. Let's get into our second piece of Lingmo. Um, this here, because we're rocking two pieces and we're rocking Ninja, we get all three brand bonuses. Explosive resistance 20%, which helps. It helps for PvP and PvE. There's grenades, um, there's artillery, turrets, there's all kind of things where this explosive resistance will kind of negate any of that type of damage or staggering. So that helps a little bit. You get 25% skill health. I'm not too excited about that. I'm not gonna lie. My bad about these commercials, man. I'm just trying to get through this vid, so bear with me. Excuse me. So again, man, skill health is not something we're really utilizing. Um, but could you throw on a drone? Could you throw on a turn and get some extra skill health? Of course. Okay. And for the third brand bonus, which is this is the reason we're using this, is 30% LmG damage, man. This thing is real with max weapon damage, double crit. Took me a little while to get this holster, but I finally got it, man. Alright, let's go, let's go. Our fifth piece of gear is none other than those contractor gloves. Now, we're rocking one piece of Petrov, but we got two brand bonuses, which is LMG damage and 15% weapon handling. This is huge for LMGs, man. Um, they probably have the worst muzzle climb in the game, and accuracy as well, man. Um, bullet spread on these things, because they are bigger rounds, they tend to jump a little bit more, you understand. So again, our first piece of Petrov is giving us LMG and weapon handling, man. Let's go. Our sixth and final piece of gear is Fox Prayers, man. This thing is triple god roll, max crit damage on the bottom. It's an expertise 13, man. Okay, this is giving us rifle damage and accuracy. Now, I did think to myself, well, what can we use in place of these boxes? Because there's a few things that we could go after. Really not going to get into that. I may do that during a stream when I actually, use this build a lot more, showcase what it can do a little more, talk about the build more in detail. Now I'm just showcasing what it can do, what these numbers are, and just why you should make yourself just killer ass LMG build, man. A lot of you guys are running around with pesties and blue screens and iron lungs. This is the build that you want to have. I mean, phew, you guys saw me take out both of those agents with no problem, along with NPCs. NPCs put up probably more of a fight than they did, but shout out to those agents, man. Shout out to those agents. So the only thing that I really don't like about these foxes when it comes to this build, I'm not utilizing a rifle. But everything else within this setup, everything else is currently being utilized. Even the damage bonus that we're getting from Heartbreaker, you know, which applies to our carbine. This is why you don't see me with an SMG LMG. You understand? This is why it's an AR LMG setup. Um, Again, this thing is nasty, man. If for this chest piece, there's a few things you can do differently with this build, man. Um, I'm still in the hunt for an all red Lingmo. Um, it's tough. It's tough. I've been doing quite a bit of farming just to get this how you currently see it, man. It's not the easiest, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Obliterate is definitely getting a lot of attention. So I wanted to showcase Obliterate. I wanted to show you some of those numbers. That those PvP numbers are ridiculous, man. Um, and not even just that, man. The PVE numbers. I mean, this LMG is almost hitting for 500K, man. 500K is what this thing is doing right now, man. Um, and then when things get rough, you know, you got to reload because you got 85. But because the RPM is so fast, you can really that 85 really feels like 50. To be honest, if you guys use MG5 or the Iron Lung, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That 85 feels like 50, just because the fire rate on this thing is so much faster than a lot of the other ones, such as the M60, the M249, even the Pestilence. Um, these weapons are only between 5 and 600 RPM. This one is an extra 200, sitting at 800, so it's getting those rounds out a lot faster. You understand? As far as the skills, man, you can use what you like. Um, I'm using riot foam and snare. Um, Again, this is optional. Your sidearm is also optional as well. Um, some people like using gunner over firewall, and that's cool too. That won't make or break the build in any way, shape, or form. So this is it, man. Let's get into these stats real quick, and I'll let you guys get out of here, man. CHC, man, crit hit chance is currently at 57%. My crit hit damage is 96, man. This is for our C7, our AR. You understand? Um, PvP damage is just under 48,000. Some pretty good damage. For those of you who play, you know. If you don't, ask somebody. Um, let's look at the Iron Lung, because that's what this build is really synergized around. Our crit chance is 52. I don't like my crit chance being under 50% at all. If you guys have been around for a while, you know. It's the only build I can think of where my crit chance was under 50 was all has region build. Um, so other than that, man, I'm shooting for 50 and above. Crit hit damage is 101. Again, nothing to sneeze at, man. You see the damage. So could we spec more into crit damage and get more crit damage and lose some weapon damage? Yes, absolutely. Um, you know, you can take this Heartbreaker out and you can put a Grupo or a Sokolov, swap this AR for an SMG. There's a lot of things you can do, man. I mean, I can gut this build and flip it 3, 4 different ways that I would honestly use it. So there's a number of ways you guys can run this new LMG build, man, that I've yet to name. I haven't even named this thing yet, man, but we're gonna come up with something, man. We really are, but this is the build. You saw the numbers. You saw it do a little bit of PvP. You saw it do a little bit of PvE. You even saw a bit of my craftiness, you know, as I flanked and went this way, stopped, and went that way. So I hope you guys like the build, man. Hope you guys are excited for this one. like, comment, sub, man. Quite a few of you guys are still not sub. I got nothing but bangers, man. One of the only PvPers in the Division 2 community that has 50 plus builds. I got receipts. Don't call me out. I've got 4 or 5 more of these things right off the press, ready to be released. And because you guys have been showing me so much love, I'm going to go ahead and return the favor. Until the next time, until I come again, I thank you all. Triple T Dom out, man. Bang.